International Vaccine Institute, strengthening its commitment to vaccine production and self-sufficiency. Raila Odinga aims for the African Union chairmanship as discussed in a press conference with the Prime Cabinet Secretary and Cabinet Secretary for Foreign Affairs, Musalia Mudavadi. It is the 5th of May, World Environment Day. Today we sit down with Firdausa Mustafa as we discuss the environment on Know Your Law. A very warm welcome indeed to you wherever you're watching us from. Now, as stated in our highlights, Kenya has officially joined the International Vaccine Institute as a member among other nations. Kenya's membership in IVI strengthens the nation's commitment to achieving self-sufficiency in vaccine production. President William Samoei Ruto said at a ceremony marking the ratification of the IVI agreement at the organization's headquarters in Seoul, South Korea today. The president hinted that increased vaccine availability will enhance the delivery of primary health care services in Kenya and help prevent diseases. Health Minister Susan Nakhumicha stated that disease prevention through primary health care is a crucial pillar of health care for all in Kenya. IVI Director General Jerome Kim confirmed his agency's commitment to building a robust and sustainable vaccine ecosystem that advances science, prevents diseases, and saves lives.
And Your Excellency, your presence here today is clearly a demonstration of your determination, commitment, and dedication to Kenyans achieving universal health coverage. Your Excellency, you know our plan for universal health coverage is hinged on the foundation of primary health care. And in primary health care, Your Excellency, we seek to promote wellness and healthy Kenyans. But equally under primary health care, Your Excellency, is that we prevent diseases. And it has been shown that the surest way to prevent disease, Your Excellency, is through immunization. We can only achieve that by investing in vaccines. And therefore, our being here today is clearly in line with what we are trying to do back at home to ensure that Kenyans, we prevent them from getting ill, and equally, we promote health care.
As we celebrate this moment, I urge you to keep pushing the boundaries of innovation and enhance our support for research and development in biotechnology, because that will enable us to take charge and define the future of healthcare. Your commitment is vital for our progress. Let us therefore use this milestone as a platform for launching a path into the future through exploration and discovery, and work together in the spirit of solidarity and partnership to build resilient health systems and ensure that the whole world is prepared for any health emergency in the near or distant future. We recall our past experiences, however unpleasant, with a view to consolidating the gains already secured, particularly on lessons learned from the COVID-19 pandemic, and to deploy innovation to devise a bold way forward for Kenya, Africa, and globally.
Today's accession ceremony commemorates two critical developments in the relationship between Kenya and IVI. First, Kenya's membership as an IVI state party, and second, the pending arrival of the new office, IVI office in Kenya. 1 year ago on this date, as Andari has mentioned, I had the honor of being received by President Ruto at the State House in Nairobi, where we discussed how Kenya and IVI together could advance our shared vision of a strong and sustainable vaccine ecosystem that advances science, prevents disease, and saves lives.
And now, Secretary General of the Cabinet and Minister of Foreign Affairs, Musalia Mudavadi, held a press conference with the Azimio leader, Raila Odinga, regarding Kenya's bid for the African Union chairmanship, which Odinga is vying for. The two revealed that plans to initiate discussions with other heads of state and government outlining the campaign strategy aimed at ensuring Odinga secures the position by 2025. Odinga emphasized that he seeks endorsement for the AU chairmanship rather than a position in the Kenyan government initially. George Hayesi has prepared a detailed report.
After the leader of the Azimio la Umoja coalition, Raila Odinga, announced his ambition to become the chairperson of the African Union Commission, the government today has made clear the step to accomplish Odinga's dream of becoming the president of the African Union.
We have a visionary leader to fire up the African Union to greater levels. The State Department for Foreign Affairs has established a campaign secretariat which includes the candidates' strategy team.
Odinga's candidacy received a boost after an unanimous resolution by the African Council that the chairperson of the AU Commission must come from East African countries. Another obstacle that seemed to stop the Azimio leaders' journey to vie for the chairmanship was a proposal to reserve the chairperson position for female candidates. However, this proposal did not succeed following the decision of the Executive Council at the headquarters in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.
This is the time for Eastern Africa to nominate a candidate for the position of African Union Commission chairperson.
Odinga is aiming to secure the votes of all East African countries, held meetings with East African leaders. He has also been touring the African continent seeking support from various African leaders with the expectation of succeeding the current chairperson of the commission, Musa Faki Mahamat of Chad, in the upcoming election in February 2025.
But I'm vying for a position in Africa, not in the government of the Republic of Kenya. But I need the endorsement of the government of Kenya for that African position.
Opposition leader Raila Odinga, who is a candidate for the top position at the African Union Commission, has praised the efforts of the government led by his major political rival President Ruto for endorsing his candidacy. The government has assembled a team of senior officials to support his ambition.
I've been very encouraged by the number of senior government officials offering to be part of this journey out of an understanding that we are in this as Kenya and not as partisan political parties.
During his tours across Africa, President Ruto has been prioritizing the agenda of campaigning for Azimio leader to become the president of the African Union, seeking to garner support. If Odinga emerges victorious, he will exit national politics, and it will be the first time Kenya has ever provided a president for the African Union.
6, 5, 4.
George Hayesi, EBN TV.
As political tensions continue to rise in Mount Kenya, Webuye East MP Martin Onyonyi has urged Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua to make a decision to help President William Ruto fulfill their promises to Kenyans or resign and become a significant leader in Mount Kenya politics. Speaking to journalists in Webuye town, Onyonyi emphasized the importance of unity without favoritism in the region, noting that members of parliament will have no choice but to present a motion in parliament to address the ongoing conflict. Furthermore, Onyonyi says that the 2010 constitution allows members of parliament to take action if the deputy president fails to adhere to the rule of law.
Story ya Mount Kenya na Kingpin na region na ubabe itaendelea. Sisi tumeomba ya kwamba Mheshimiwa Rigiji apevwe kwa mtu mwingine akwe deputy president wa William Samuel Ruto, na kama atapevwe, katiba yetu iko clear within the constitution on how parliament can force Mheshimiwa or the deputy president to step aside, to resign and pave way for somebody else to help William Ruto build the Republic of Kenya, unite Kenya and move this country forward. So mambo ya ukabila, mambo ya sijui limurudhiri, sijui limurudhi what, ni vitu ambayo zinarudisha inchi ya Kenya nyuma. Ni vitu ambazo zilizikwa in the last election, in the election of William Ruto as the president of the Republic of Kenya. And that's why tunasema anybody who wants to take this country back in playing the regional politics, in playing the tribal politics, that is an enemy of the people of Kenya. That is an enemy of William Samuel Ruto, and he must pave way and give a chance somebody else who will support William Ruto in taking the Republic of Kenya forward, in building and restoring the prosperity, the economy, and uniting each and everybody within the Republic of Kenya.
Our Joy Baraka, a student of grade 3 at Bungoma DEB Primary School, is receiving praises after showing her skills in leading a troop of scouts during the parade, marching, passing in front of the president on Madaraka Day. As she is hoping to meet the president one day, Duncan Kwoba took a detailed report of the lady, where she studies and how it has been for her.
Joy says that she felt good to lead the troop in the presence of such a multitude of people, among them high dignitary people in the country, as she enjoyed being a scout, something that has been molded by her teachers, Mr. Emmanuel Wetangula and Judy Chebet.
Nataka kumwambia asanti kwa kulinda hii Kenya yetu, ameiweka juu.
Tulipokuwa katika yale mazoezi, mtoto Joy huyu hapa alionekana kuwa bora zaidi kati ya wengine. Tulipo tunafanya kitu inaitwa auditions za wale ambao wanaweza present. Kulikuwa na watoto wakubwa na wadogo, lakini kati ya wote alionekana bora zaidi na tukaamua kumtumia. Kwa mara ya kwanza tulimweka Ijumaa kwenye gwaride, akaongoza gwaride letu na akawa very perfect in doing it.
Upande wa scout tunafunza watoto mambo mengi, kuanzia kwa nidhamu, first aid, mambo ya kinyumbani. Watoto wasichana tunawafunza jinsi ya kujitunza.
Tobias Hisa, the school head teacher, said that the student has elevated his school's name and they will continue to support such talents, as he requests the presidential protocol to allow Joy meet her desire to greet Mr. President.
Ningetaka kuenda siku moja kumsalamia rais wetu.
Ile alifanya bila huwa anafanya hapa ilivutia karibu macho ya kila mtu mwenye alikuwa hapo, na sisi kama shule tumejivunia kuwa walimu wa huyu mtoto wetu. Walimu wangu wa scouts walimtambua kipawa cha huyu mtoto akikuwa grade 2 mwaka uliopita, na tunaomba kwamba tumsaidie sisi walimu wa hii shule, tuwamsaidie inji mzima, na nia yake ilikuwa na muhoji, alitaka kusalamia rais. Naomba wale ambao wanahusika na usimamizi wa mtu kumuona rais wetu, huyu mtoto mchanga, na ndoto yake ilikuwa afanye vile huwa anafanya siku moja afanyie rais, na hiyo siku kweli akafanyia rais na wengine huko nje. So sisi kama walimu kupitia sana sana kwa CBC tunataka kutunza ama kuwasaidia watoto watambue talanta zao. Hiyo siku vile mliona katika uwanja wa Masinde Muliro Kandui, tulikuwa na karibu wanafunzi 500 wa hii shule ambao walikuwa wanatumbuiza rais.
However, he has called the president to help the school acquire a bus, saying it will ease their movement around in educational trip and extracurricular program easily.
Hiyo siku tulikuwa tunaomba kwamba Mungu akitujalie tupate nafasi, tulikuwa tunaomba kwamba rais wetu atusaidie na school bus. Hii ni shule ya kitaifa ya primary, tuko jirani wa State Lodge ya Bungoma, na shida yetu hata kupeleka watoto ili waende kushindana na shule zingine, kwa tunakuwa na shida ya transport. Sasa hiyo siku tulikosa tu nafasi. Tungepata nafasi kama ya leo hii, tungeomba rais wetu kwamba atusaidie na school bus ya Bungoma DB School.
Duncan Kwoba for EEBN News, Bungoma.
And that marks the end of the first segment of today's Prime Edition. Now today we gather to commemorate World Environment Day, a momentous occasion that beckons us to reflect on the state of our earth and our collective responsibility towards its preservation. As we stand at the threshold of unprecedented environmental challenges, it is imperative that we come together not just as nations, but as stewards of this magnificent planet to pledge our unwavering commitment to sustainable practices and environmental conservation. In the next few moments, let us delve into the significance of this day and explore how each of us in our individual capacities can contribute to a greener, healthier and more sustainable world for generations to come. But when do the rights of the environment infringe on the right to life? Wait, does the environment has its own right? Fadosa Mustafa, a seasoned activist, joins me on the next segment of Know Your Law.